Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Happy Friday again. It's just about 1:30 p.m. Thought I'd do a little bit of an update and, of course, a shout out because it's Shout Out Friday. So, I am about 15 or 16 loads into this. Yes, I still got to move the wagon. What a disaster. I tell you what, though, it's going really good. It really is. I'm very surprised. I was very nervous about, because I uncovered this yesterday, and that's still frozen. I was very scared that was going to thaw up, so to speak, and become an absolute awful mess, but it's not. I still got some time to hurry up and get a lot more out today and tomorrow. But yeah, I've got a ways to go, but put one heck of a dent in it. Pretty happy about it. Of course, where you see it dips down to here is where I'm going to stop. Basically where you can see those ruts, I will be stopping there. It's just the main yard. As if you watch the videos, you know that this is where all the feeding was done this winter, obviously. A lot of hay bale rings here, as you can tell. Anybody that knows any better knows that the hay bale rings were here. And of course, we've got the insides of the shelter. This pen here, that needs to be opened up, and that's all got to be shoveled out. Not shoveled out, but I'm gonna have to take the open cab 6400 loader and do that. So yeah, things are going fair. Putting a dent in it anyway, one load at a time. Making all the neighbors happy. I tell you what, if you can't tell, according to the audio, the wind, we got a little bit of a wind too, so trust me, it's carrying. I'm gonna get out of this wind just in case. I know how annoying that can be to watch a video and have the wind howling. Sometimes you just can't help it. Real quick here before Shout Out Friday, I wanna go on a little rant about something. And I'm not ashamed to do it because I don't use this channel to go on a rant. I don't think I've been on more than 2 of them after almost 400 videos. I'm going to tell you something. You want to make me mad? Excuse me, I don't get mad. You want to get me upset? Make a plan with me, especially business-wise, and not follow through. I was contacted a week ago by what I'm going to call a 10-cent millionaire. You make that make sense. I love that word. He's a 10-cent millionaire, I assume. Wanting hay, lots of round bales. Can I reserve 2 semi-loads right now? No, I can't really afford that, but we ended up agreeing on 1 semi-load for a respectable amount of money per bale. A good price for him and a good price for me. Can't give things away. Texting back and forth and back and forth. Number one, if you're going to handle even just a small amount of business, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with texting. It's okay. But if we're talking semi-loads here and times and loading, give a man a phone call. You don't need to be a multi-million-dollar businessman to practice a little bit of business etiquette. You don't need to be a $1 million businessman to follow some decency. Long story short, this fella, he didn't cost me anything. He didn't cost me any time. I did adjust my day a little bit for him to load him up with some hay this afternoon. Just my own personal well-being, I adjusted my day today, starting yesterday for today. He didn't cost me any time. He didn't cost me any money, nor grief. Trust me, a semi-load of hay is not going to cause me any grief or nothing. What really has got me going here is this moron, and I hope you're watching because I'm pretty sure that you do watch this channel, and I got something to tell you after this too. This moron doesn't even have the decency, this 10-cent millionaire doesn't even have the decency to give me a call back after I text him multiple times today. Hey, keep me in the loop. I'm a very busy man. I need to know when you're coming. Doesn't have the decency to return my text messages, nor pick up the phone while I'm calling. And I don't want to hear any BS about how this gentleman might be busy or how the phone was left in the house. I don't want to hear any of that crap. Where's the decency? So this little rant is for anybody watching that might pull some stuff like this once in a while. Folks, sometimes we can't help it. I understand. I've done it myself before, unintentionally. This little rant is to let people understand that that is not right. It ain't fair. You're messing with people's, sometimes their livelihoods. He wasn't messing with mine. It isn't right to do. And this is also a rant to anybody else that goes through crap like this. I'm on your side. So, long story short, Austin from Wisconsin. I'm pretty sure you do keep up with this channel. Don't you ever call me for hey again, because I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. You better change your name and your number, because if you don't, this is what I'm going to do. I am going to settle on a deal with you for an extremely fair pricing for round bales of hay. We're going to set up a time, and if you actually fall through with this one, I'm going to have you drive all the way from Wisconsin, wherever you're from. I know you're just over the border because that's what your number shows. I'm going to have you burn up your day and time and your fuel. I'm going to have you come here, and when you get here, you're going to be shipped away with no bales. And I'm going to kick your little ass back to Wisconsin. Austin from Wisconsin, if you're watching, joke's on you, buddy, not me. If I had a family that was in jeopardy of eating next week, you know, which is no joke, you know, that's real reality.